I hope you're safe and well. Come and join me for some yoga. Just kind of take a nice comfortable seated space. Let the hands rest upon the knees, let the eyes close. And just begin by taking a few big, deep breaths in through the nose. Relax your mouth, let your breath go. And again, breathing in, breathing out. I want you to bring focus to your breath. I want you to let go all of the tension in your shoulders, your face. And let go of any other thoughts running through your mind right now. A time to move together and a time to breathe. Let's take a big breath in, this time drifting the arms slowly up above the head. Draw the hands together and just slide the hands down to the centre of your heart. Lots of length in your spine. And again, inhaling, arms lengthen all the way above the head. And as you exhale, let the hands settle at the centre of the heart. Perhaps beginning to find your Ujjayi breath in through the nose. And exhaling slowly through the nose. Air travelling over the back of the throat, and again taking an in-breath. Maybe the eyes begin to slowly open. We'll inhale and take both arms high. As you exhale, take a little side bend, just letting the right arm drop down, creating that C shape with your spine. Inhale, beginning to drift both arms back up. And as you exhale, side bend to the left, relax the shoulders, soften the face. Using your in-breath, creating length from your tailbone all the way up your spine. And as you exhale, gentle, soft rotation over the right thigh. And here, just begin to take your eye gaze, your drishti with you. Flowing the body all the way through the center as we inhale. And as we exhale, just beginning to rotate, eye gaze over the left shoulder. Inhaling all the way through the center. A nice easy fold forwards from the crease of the hip. Begin to bring the hands down. Soften the back of your neck, your shoulders. And just begin to let go of the tension this morning in the back of your neck. We're going to hold here just for one more breath. Inhaling. Maybe the upper body can just release a little lower. Allow the body to roll its way back up. Let the hands land lightly behind you. And let's just create a little openness and space across the chest. We're going to start to move the body as we roll the body forwards towards the hands and knees. And just bringing the hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. And as we inhale, lengthen the crown of the head away from the tailbone. And as we exhale, roll the tailbone under, creating a little arch to the back. So working our way through cat and cow. So perhaps this is a great time to perhaps find a little strength around the core using Uddiyana Bandha, drawing belly button towards your spine. As you inhale, think about widening the collarbones, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. And as you exhale, roll the chin to the chest, little squeeze of the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. And as you take two more, let your breath be your focus. And just notice how good it feels to move your body this morning. Be aware of how your body is feeling. We'll take one in-breath, we'll roll the hips back and settle back into a very easy, soft child's pose. Bringing the forehead down, bringing the tailbone back towards the heels. Take a moment just to settle into the floor. Find a comfort in your child's pose. A great place to rest. Inhaling, slowly drawing the body up. We'll start to bring the shoulders over the wrists. We'll tuck right toe under, left toe under, and just finding your first high plank. Maybe just checking in with your core this morning. Lift the belly button, pull the shoulder blades down. And really slowly rolling the spine up and back to your first downward facing dog. Tailbone is really high. Lift up all the way through your spine, and then maybe here just start to paddle the heels, so maybe drop one heel down, or maybe dropping the other heel down. So just walking through right heel, left heel. And taking your time just to stretch through the back of the leg. And eventually we will re-find our downward facing dog, tailbone very high. Soft neck lifting up through the belly button. We're going to roll the body forwards towards your high plank. We're going to bring our knees down gently and very slowly lowering the body through a nice soft modified chaturanga, tummy, chest, chin all the way down. As we inhale, let's lengthen the spine into cobra. Draw the shoulder blades back and lift the eye gaze. As we exhale, float the body down, tucking toes and coming up just to the knees. Take a breath and just roll the body back gently into your child's pose. Again, from here, we're just going to roll the body up towards hands and knees. We're going to tuck the toes under, coming off of the knees, and slowly walk our feet towards our hands. And the feet will remain hip width apart, so just let the body hang into a very soft ragdoll forward fold. Hands just releasing to each elbow, and maybe you take a gentle sway right to left. Letting go of the tension in your shoulders this morning. We're going to release the arms, and we're going to slowly roll the body up, one vertebrae at a time, through your spine. And once we're all the way up, we're going to take a nice big in-breath. Gather the hands high above the head. And as we exhale, draw the hands into the center of the chest, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, sweeping the arms high above the head as we stretch tall. And as we exhale, we'll let the body float down from the crease of the hips, releasing head, neck, and shoulders. We're going to start to slide the hands to the shins as we rise halfway. Long, flat spine, drawing the shoulders down. And as we exhale, fold the body all the way down. Stepping right leg, then left leg back, high plank. And again, let's modify. Knees come down, and then as you exhale, elbows in close to the rib cage, chaturanga. Sliding the hips forwards, laying the pelvis down, rolling the shoulders back, inhaling cobra. Flowing the body down, maybe coming just to the knees, and then lifting the tailbone high and pressing back to downward facing dog. And just settling in here with your down dog, just finding that space, and release the neck. A little softening of your knees. And we'll take two nice big deep Ujjayi breaths here. Bend the knees, look at the fingertips. You can take baby steps to the front of your mat, or two big steps, feet coming together or hip width apart, forward fold. Let's root down through the feet and rise all the way up. Big, beautiful breath in, reaching to the fingertips. And exhale, hands to the chest, Tadasana, mountain pose. We're going to come through one more simple sun salutation. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive the body down. Inhale, rising halfway. Exhale, flowing, stepping back, high plank. Taking an in-breath, bring knees up or down. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows in. Draw the heart forwards. Open up and widen the collarbones, upward facing dog or cobra. And rolling the hips back to downward facing dog. This time we're just going to remain in our down dog for 2 breaths. We're going to bend both knees and look at the fingertips and take a nice big long lunge with the right leg. And if it doesn't come all the way forwards, then help the right foot forwards. your back knee down mindfully. Your right arm is going to rise and begin to rotate and open your chest over the right thigh. And as we exhale, just float the hand around the back of the hip, turn the chest inwards. Take a breath. And a slow out breath. Your right hand's going to come back and frame your front foot. Come onto your back, ball of your back foot, and lift the back knee, finding just a nice long lunge. From here, just begin to lengthen your front leg. Start to very gently roll the nose in towards the front knee and let the body soften forwards as you feel that stretch through your front hamstring. We'll stay for one more breath. Begin to lift the eye gaze. And this time we're going to flow the body up. We're going to begin to lengthen up into a high lunge. And this is a great place to take an in-breath. Now I'm just going to float the arms a little wider today. Open up and create a little space and release any tension through the chest and upper body. Hands come to frame your front foot. Step your back leg into your front foot, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, rise halfway. Exhale, flow the body down. Bend your knees, start to root through your feet, breathe in, rise. Arms reach high, hands come to the center of your chest, Tadasana, mountain pose. Taking another breath in, inhale, arms begin to lengthen all the way. Exhale, flow the body down. Let your breath guide you, inhale, rise. Exhale, flowing down, stepping or maybe bunny hopping back to high plank. Inhaling, knees up or down. Exhale, chaturanga. Rolling over the toes, upward facing dog. Rolling toes under, downward facing dog. Take a moment again to find your breath here in your downward dog. Just check that the back of the neck is nice and soft. Bending both knees, gaze at the fingertips. Long lunge, left leg forwards. You to mindfully bring your back knee down. And let's revolve, opening the heart. Stretching the left arm to the sky. Let the hand float behind the lower back. Keep turning and rolling the left shoulder blade down your back. From here, left hand frames the front foot. Come up with your back toe. Inhale. Start to roll the nose towards the knee. Draw the hips back. Soften the neck and shoulders. Gentle release of your hamstring on your left side. We're going to begin to bend the front knee. Find strength and power in both legs as you begin to take your time to rise to your high lunge. And again, here I want you to find the focus through the upper body, soften the chest, and open the collarbones wider. Soften your face. Hands frame the front foot, step back leg to front foot. Begin to release the back of the neck. Take a big breath in as we rise. And bring the hands down gently to the center of your heart. And just take a moment, maybe close the eyes. Just perhaps become aware of your breath, the softness of your face. And then just slowly release the arms, release the eyes. And we're just going to find a little space to balance, so just make sure that you have your feet together. Find a little length in your Tadasana. Inhale. We're just going to begin to lift the heels. So maybe you're a little wobbly this morning, or maybe you can really find that length from the ground all the way to the fingertips. And we're going to try a little diver's pose. So begin to open the arms, pull up through the thighs and begin to tip the spine forwards. Draw the belly button up and in, and reach into the fingertips. Let's see if we can pause here for just one breath. And to use your core to rise all the way back up. And then slowly lower the heels. Inhale, extend your mountain. Exhale, dive the body forwards. Stepping or jumping back to high plank. And this time rolling back to downward facing dog. So I want you to sweep your right leg in the air. Let the hip open, but keep the shoulders nice and square. Just take a moment here to breathe. Bend the right knee. And take the right foot, big long lunge to the outside of your right hand. Creating lots of space around the hips. And then here we're just going to take the right arm up, big wide open space. Exhale, let the hand float down. And big strong push back, right leg pressing all the way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Open the hips, square the shoulders. And again, big long lunge. Left leg landing on the outside of the hand. And here, let's create more space around the hips and pelvis. And then hand comes down underneath the shoulder and pressing all the way back to downward facing dog. One more time, right leg rises, open the hip. This time start to bend the right knee. We're going to sweep our right knee towards our right wrist as we come and find our pigeon pose. So if you find that the knee is not in line with the hand, then move the knee a little further forwards. Encourage the right foot to come gently further forwards of the groin and square the left leg behind the left hip. Take a nice big in-breath. And begin to pull your belly button forwards. Maybe you come to the forearms. Or maybe we can bring the body all the way down. Relax the head, the neck, the shoulders. Find a little softness in the back of your neck. And this is a great place to find your breath. And holding for a breath, and then slowly drawing the hands underneath you, lifting the chest. And starting to use our mat in different directions, we're going to roll the left sit bone down until you're facing the back or the side of the room with the back leg extended. Inhale, you're going to take your right arm high above your head and side bend away over your straight leg. Soften the head, the neck, the shoulders. Your front hand, your right hand is going to sweep towards me. And we're going to press the hips up into a very gentle, easy wild thing. So here, extend into the top arm, draw down through the top leg, and open the hip flexors. And take one more breath, inhale. And as you exhale, draw the hips down. Sweep your back leg in, so your left leg is either going to land into a left cross-legged position or a left half lotus. And this is a great place just to find maybe your breath, to close your eyes. As we inhale, gather the hands high. And as we exhale, draw the hands to the center of your heart. Take a moment just to reflect on how your body is feeling right now. For many of us, it just may feel good just to have a moment to ourselves, a moment just to move. Inhale. We're going to flow the body forwards into a forward fold. Hands, neck, shoulders. Take one more breath. Slowly flow the body up. Release the feet and draw the legs all the way forwards as you inhale. Big, beautiful stretch up into the fingertips. Starting to draw the heart forwards into your forward fold. Maybe the hands rest lightly on the shins, or maybe reach for the big toes or the soles of the feet. Wherever your body lands, Just make sure you're drawing your belly button gently away from your thighs. Taking one more breath. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms up. We're going to let the feet either cross or sweep behind you and roll yourself towards your hands and knees, stepping right leg up through high plank and left. Take an in-breath. And as you exhale, rolling back to downward facing dog. And perhaps you want to remain in your down dog or find a little rest in child's pose, or follow with me through one vinyasa. Inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale. Let your left leg rise, use your in-breath. And again, begin to really open the hip, and then let your left knee bend. Take a breath. Sweep your left knee towards your left wrist, finding your second pigeon. That leg slides all the way along the ground. Roll your shoulder blades down. Open your chest. And then begin to bring the body forwards. Bring the forehead all the way down. Soften your head, neck and shoulders. Finding a little softness here. Inhaling, let the body rise all the way up. Shoulders drawing away from the ears. And again, we're going to let ourselves roll into our left hip. So begin to sweep the body around. Make sure you're sat evenly on both sit bones. We're going to sweep the left arm high. We're going to create that big C shape across your spine. Big, beautiful open stretch. And then rolling the body forwards, bring the hands down. Let the front hand land behind the hip and begin to extend into a nice modified wild thing, opening up through the hip flexors, big stretch through the body. Finding one more breath with lots more length. And then begin to roll the hips down. And as we take a seat, come and find a cross-legged position, either with the right leg in front or with the right leg landing on top of the left in half lotus. Great place right to close your eyes as you inhale, body rises, arms lift. And then as you exhale, softly take the body up and over. Inhale, arms rise. Begin to flow the body forwards, reaching and softening. And then from here, we're just going to let the body rise. We're going to let the body release. You're going to bring your legs in front of you. I'm going to turn side on, but maybe just slowly begin to roll back. And just letting the body lengthen, find a comfortable space here. And bring the heels fairly close to the hips. And relax the arms down by the side. We're going to come into a nice modified wheel. So begin just to roll the spine slowly away from the ground on the in-breath. And at the top, begin to roll the shoulder blades underneath you. Create that length in your body. Maybe if you want to clasp the hands together, we can start to work with the shoulder blades inwards and create space across the chest. We're going to stay with that breath. Take one more breath here. Release the hands, release the shoulders. Begin to roll your way down through your spine. Start to draw the knees into the chest. Take an inhale. And as your arms drift wide, begin to draw both knees across to your right hand side. Let your soft shoulder blades soften, let go of the tension in the back arm. And maybe you can roll your head away from your knees. Inhaling. And slowly exhaling. Inhale, let the knees draw back in. And as you exhale, roll your knees to the other side. Let both arms drop towards the floor. Relax your head, your neck, your shoulders. Taking an in-breath. And then as you exhale, draw the knees back to the chest. Give yourself a gentle hug here. We're going to let the knees draw away and start to reach gently towards the soles of the feet. So maybe now just finding your soft, happy baby pose. And this can be a really nice place maybe to rock a little bit right to left. Soften the head, the neck, the shoulders. Take a nice big in-breath. And if it feels comfortable, maybe just take the hands around the outside of the legs and start to draw the legs away. You can add a little bit of pressure by just turning the toes downwards. But try and drop the tailbone so the back of the neck is really long. Start to really breathe into the belly. In and out. Inhaling, start to draw the knees in and allow the feet again to find the ground. This time draw your knees and ankles together as we begin just to roll the knees out into a very gentle butterfly pose. It may feel good to have your arms wide, or you may want to take your arms to each opposite elbow and draw them above the head. Just find a little softness in your belly. Find a little softness in the face. And just let your breath flow in and out of your belly. And just start to gather your body in. Give yourself a very gentle hug. And we're just going to take a moment now to either come and find a very comfortable laying Shavasana, or maybe you prefer to sit, but wherever you are right now, I just want you to find a very comfortable seated space. Just let the eyes close. And just take a moment to bring the focus back to where we started. So if you're laying right now, let the body be very comfortable. Let the eyes close, let the thighs relax. Find a little softness around the back of your neck. And just begin to follow your breath. In through your nose. And softly out through your nose. Create a sense of stillness, both within your body, but also within your mind. How does your breath feel? How does your body feel? Where can you let go of tension? I invite you to dedicate your practice to yourself today. And let that dedication and kindness travel onwards within you throughout your day. Stay safe, stay well. Let the eyes slowly drift open. Take a big breath in. Let your arms draw high above the head. Let your hands come to rest on the forehead. Accept what is. Bring your hands towards your mouth. Let go of what was. And draw your hands to your heart. Have faith in whatever will be, will be. Namaste. Enjoy your day.